Have you ever wondered what your future husband will look like? What will be your relationship and a marriage like? What kind of qualities will your husband have? Well, if you are thinking about this, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Elena and welcome to Manifest Message. I am going to use tarot cards and also my own intuitive abilities to be able to tap into your future. In this video, I am going to tell you all about your husband and also the relationship that you will have. So stick around and let's get started. I have pre-shuffled the deck a little bit, but I'm just gonna take a moment with you to make sure we tap into this energy to give you an accurate reading. I'm going to shuffle just one more time. We are going to see what we have. Ooh, okay. So first and foremost, what I'm seeing is the star. The star represents, this is going to be someone who attracts a lot of attention, or someone who's going to have an overtop personality, someone who's going to be super expressive in how they present themselves, who have a rich social life, and they really go for being able to kind of bring out the best in people, right? And then I have the moon. So the moon is this is going to represent the emotional side of your husband. So your husband is going to be someone who isn't afraid to show their emotions because they're tapped into their emotional side. They know exactly what they feel, how they feel, and they're not afraid to express it because remember, the star represents someone who's able to express themselves. So this is a great combination of just having someone very outgoing, gregarious, great social life, and then someone who just has that ooey gooey inside without being overbearing, right? They're able to pull back at times and look into what they feel and to be able to express it to you. They're not going to be afraid to show you that vulnerable side to them, which is what we want. We want healthy love, and that's what I want for you. So I'm excited. Then the third card that I pulled was the wheel. So this is someone who's going to be focused on their goals. They're focused to make sure that they provide you with the lifestyle that you want. And they also going to be focused on their dreams and goals for themselves, what they want in their family. They want structure. They want to make sure that everything is taken care of, you're taken care of. And they're just a focused individual. So even though they might not have everything that you will want right away or everything that they want, this is shows someone who's very goal oriented, very focused. So no matter what happens, they make sure that they show up and show out. They're consistent in their work and they just go and try things. They're not afraid of change and they want to complete things, right? So this is someone who's going to be, if they start something, they're going to want to complete it. They're going to want to finish things. So any projects they start, they're going to finish it. So this is a determination when it comes down to even meeting their wife. You know, this is someone who's been looking for a wife, someone who's been looking for a partner, and they know exactly what they're looking for. So if they meet you, once they meet you, they're going to make sure that you become a part of their life and they're going to say it to you. They're going to express it in an emotional, healthy way. And they're going to make sure that everything that needs to be taken care of in order to make this relationship work will happen. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. So far, so good. Let's see what else we have. Okay, very interesting. So I'm gonna tell you more about this card, the one that I pulled, Nine of Swords. All right. So what I see this person, this is um your husband is going to be someone who comes from maybe some past where they had to really overcome to become the person they are. They had overcome their struggles and they're not afraid to overcome their struggles. So, this is someone who has done the inner work on themselves to make sure that they have the life that they desire, that they meet the wife that they want. All right, so I see a person who's not afraid to, even though they might have had some dark moments in their lives, they were able to overcome it, okay? Because I also put the Five of Swords, so they're able to climb up and they just have that fire within them that no matter what happens, they're going to overcome it and they're not afraid of their dark thoughts. They're not afraid of their dark times because they know how to process it and they know the necessary steps to take to make sure that they address it. Okay, so this is someone who can be even um able to like go to therapy or seek counseling or just journal, pray about it, or, you know, do all of the necessary steps you have to do, right, to do the inner work. So I just see someone very determined and just very smart and intelligent about how he approaches life and how he approaches relationships and how he's going to approach his struggles, right? There's a certain of persistence in this person, resilience. You know, this is what I'm seeing. This is someone who's going to be resilient. No matter what, they're going to take care of it. It's almost like they see it as preparation, right? To have this beautiful life with their partner, which is going to be you, to be able to become stronger, more resilient, and more strategic in their way of thinking, right? And the way that they are going to take care of you, make you feel protected, make you feel welcomed, and they're going to understand where you're coming from when you go through hard times, or if you tell them and share some of the past that you might have had, they're gonna have a different perspective on it because they took the time to look at some of their dark moments and they have recognized it and they have dealt with it and processed it, and now they're able to have a new awakening or a new spin on this type of um, relationship that they want. They're going to be able to be understanding because they have been through it, they were able to process it, and then when you come to them, they're going to be able to accept you no matter your past, no matter, you know, if you have your bad days, they're going to take the good with the bad. Okay, so let's shuffle some more cards, and I'm going to get more in detailed about it. Let's see if we able to get some physical characteristics of your husband. Okay. All right. So I definitely see someone who's gonna have like a great sense of fashion style, who's gonna be not too flashy, but um, I definitely see like darker hair, um, and so like something that's bright, right? There's gonna be something about them in their physical appearance that just kind of jumps at you. So we have Ace of Wands, we have Death of Rebirth, Ace of Cups, and I'm going to tell you more about that. But the physical characteristics definitely like something that's super noticeable about their physical character. So it could be definitely like someone who's like super tall or someone who just has like great hair. And that's going to be like one thing that attracts you to them, and you're going to love it. And I also see just someone just has like that little, like it's just something about them super alluring. But I definitely see dark hair. I definitely see um brown eyes. It's either like super dark, deep brown eyes, like that almost look black, or super light eyes. It's like, whoa, you know, jumps at you. So that's what I see. Now, the death or rebirth, this is someone who went from like who never used to get much attention or much attention from girls in his past, right? So your husband is like they have done a metamorphosis where they have made sure maybe they had hired a fashion stylist, or they probably done make sure that they were start taking care of their skin and their teeth, and just nothing over the top, but they just really had put into some time into his appearance, right? So he went from kind of like ugly duckling, no pun intended, don't want to offend anyone, to just someone who's more handsome, because he made sure he took the time. So he took the time to go and to do the inner work on the inside. And now he's also made sure that he started loving himself so much that he made sure that he put the effort into his physical appearance, which we love. And this is someone who's gonna smell so good. Yeah. So I'm definitely like seeing like someone who just gonna have that aroma that's gonna draw you in, and you're gonna love their smell. They're gonna love your smell. So this is what I'm seeing. Like the heart chakra, like to me, is just like definitely something about smells. Something they're gonna smell like home to you, right? They're gonna have their own natural smell that you're gonna love, and it's gonna draw you in. It's gonna remind you of home. So they're gonna be able to, like bring that homeness house feeling to your heart. It's going to remind you of something that is so familiar about their physical appearance. It could be like someone that might have looked like your grandfather, and it doesn't have to be like the literal physical appearance. It's just something. It could be like the color of the hair, the color of the eyes, the smell that will remind you of someone who's dear to you, and just in a wholesome way, to be able to give you that familiar feeling, even though this is going to be a total stranger and someone who's going to be able to kind of fit into your puzzle. Let's see what else I have. Just want to get more details, and I also want to look into when will you be able to meet your husband. Okay, so we have 7 of wands, we have 10 of wands, and we have 9 of wands. Interesting. Okay, so I am seeing that this person is going to be someone who's in touch with their spiritual side, or something that they understand that this life is bigger than they are, that it's important to kind of have it could be God, it could be universe, it could be anything, but something that is beyond him, right? Like he understands that there's some things that are out of his control, and he has to look up to something more than him to be able to understand himself better. But he also sees that goodness, that if he prays to God, say for example, he also sees that within him, and he wants to make sure that he does everything in his power to be able to become that good person, and just to be able to continue on the spiritual journey of life, himself in other people's shoes, do something for charity. You know, I see this person just being super generous. They could do some volunteering work, some charity work. They might have gone on some mission to another country to be able to give back to people. So this is just super important um, type of calling that this person has, this selfishness that they have within them. They understand that they're people less fortunate than he is, and he wants to give back. He wants to understand and tap into that side of him when it comes down to spirituality and just keep growing as a person and making sure that he goes through the transformation within himself um, to kind of just make someone else happy, make less fortunate people more happier, more stable. And I think you're really going to appreciate this side of him because I also see you as someone who's also, you know, just a very like kind person, very understanding, and you know, you might have done some volunteer work yourself. So I think this is something that you guys are going to really bond over to be able to just give back and just have that good heart within you, and your husband also has a good heart within himself, and that's what's going to make you come together in such a beautiful way. And you guys might even end up doing some charity work together. That's going to be like one of your hobbies or just one of your things to do. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, like some traveling where you're going to be able to go on a mission together. Once again, I just want to emphasize the fact that your husband is going to, you know, have a devotion. You know, it could be to God, it could be to anything, but also like this devotion of spiritual knowledge, right? Like, why do things happen the way they do? What does he need to do to make sure that everything that happens to him is in a more positive way? So it's more of climbing up the ladder of spirituality and just being able to tap into that energy or that knowledge that it's not readily available to everyone else. So he wants to find his own truth, his own pure truth. And I also see someone who's just, you know, your husband is going to be super knowledgeable about different topics, and you guys are going to have such interesting conversations about different aspects of life, and he's going to bring this knowledge to you that you might have not even thought was possible to know. He's going to teach you some things about yourself, about life, about people, about what it takes to be a better person, and vice versa. But I just want you to know that your husband is going to bring that unique perspective into your life when it comes down to just how to live and you know, to be able to prosper. So it's not only going to be what it takes to make money, it's also going to be what it takes to be a better person. What can we do together to make sure that we become this couple that can give back and can just make a world a better place? I'm going to do one more set, and we're going to look into how soon or how quickly you're going to meet your husband. You know, what is the timeline? All right, so we have the Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, and Two of Swords. Okay. Let's see. I definitely like number two. Number two just jumped at me. So, um, I see this, and also it's gonna be like within 5 months to 2 years. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna meet this person very quickly. Okay. So, because I see you being in this kind of like active lifestyle that you're having right now. You're getting ready more. You're really putting yourself out there more. And also, like, I see this person just coming to you first. Like, he's going to find you. Your husband is going to find you. I don't want you to feel like you need to go out of your way and go and approach him. I see this person coming to you, and I see this person, like, even if there's some time that needs to pass before you can make your decision. He's going to be patient. He understands that, like, it takes time to get to know a person. I see this starting off as a friendship first. So you might meet this person within 5 months from now, from when you see this video. And when I said 2 years, I definitely see like within 2 years is going to be a proposal, or there's going to be more commitment. So it's going to be a slow build up, a nice steady burn to a nice solid foundation of a friendship, having fun, and then it's going to progress into more commitment within 2 years. So definitely within 5 months. And I want you to continue to making sure that you are doing what it takes to meet the type of husband that you want, right? So focus on the hobbies that really bring out the best of you. Focus on doing some work that is challenging to you, that is going to make sure that you're evolving as a person. So when you do meet your husband and when he does come to you, you're going to be ready, right? So this is about preparation meets opportunity. And the opportunity is going to come very quickly within 5 months, but I do see you being on the right track, and I do see him coming up to you, and I do see you meeting him when you are doing these hobbies and when you are really just going to unexpected places. I want you to open up your horizons of what is possible and just go out there and have fun. And he's going to come to you, and he's going to make sure that he approaches you in a way that shows his seriousness, his strategy, his openness, his friendliness, his kind heart. And you will not have to guess, you will not have to work too hard. It's going to come naturally. And it's going to be a beautiful, flourishing relationship that's going to happen. And I also see you might not even realize that this will be your husband when you meet him. I do see him making a decision to be your husband rather quickly, or, just seeing the future with you rather quickly, I should say. Um, because he's not gonna, he's not someone that's ready to jump into anything serious right away. He knows that he's also preparing to meet his wife, but there's going to be this special something within you that he's going to appreciate. He's going to pay attention to details, right? He's going to look at your character. He's going to look at how you carry yourself and vice versa. And he's going to really love that about you, because you are a beautiful person who has done the work, who has um, made sure that she's at the level where she could meet someone to meet at her level. And he's definitely going to be like, okay, this is it. I think she's the one. He will not tell you right away, but he will make sure that you guys do activities together that will grow the foundation of a friendship. And he's not going to be afraid to show it to you. And he will do many acts of service, and being able to bring you into his inner world, and being able to take the time to let you open up to him. All right, guys, so that is all that I have for this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.